we're not doing that. No, it's weird. No.
Everybody.
No.
You're such a big guy. You can do that easily.
He's so freaking happy over there squeezing his hog.
Come on, do it.
He's like honking the hog over there.
You can't see it.
Come
This
on.
is to conceal it, Cole.
Guys, welcome back to the Talking Rad podcast.
Hello.
Episode 75.
Version 4.
Yeah. It's season forever, which means that we're not doing seasons anymore.
Bobby Burns, version 4.
But listen, I just want to do a quick explanation of why we did it, okay? Because everyone's like, why the freak do you do seasons? Nobody does seasons in podcasts.
We wanted to be different.
Some people do it. So this might answer, and you might answer in a second, Sky, but like when you did season 1, did you call it season 1 back then?
Nope, it's just called the Talking Rad podcast.
Okay.
So I have since renamed the playlist to Talking Rad Season 1.
Okay.
But it originally was just called the Talking Rad podcast.
I see.
But the reason I named Season 2 is because we took a year off of doing the podcast. Thane and I, in the last episode of Season 1, said, we're probably going to take a week or two off because we're moving. We did. We took a week off. As soon as we moved in, we filmed an episode with Mise, Brennan, and Thane.
Gotta get it
Yeah,
out.
he still has it. So you guys may get an extra special lost episode.
You still have it?
Yeah.
No video, though. Can't do it. But anyway,
was I there at the beginning of season 2?
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a long time.
So we filmed that podcast, and I think Thane lost the video footage, and we're like, okay, well, we'll just film next week. A year later, we filmed the next episode.
Next week came a year later.
It's a common theme with all the stuff you guys do together. It's just let's do it next year.
Yeah. Let me give you the lowdown. This is from what I can remember. My memories might be faulty, but Thane and Zay were gone all day long, so I was home alone because Thane would get up at 6, Zay would get up around the same time, and they were just gone all day long. And so they wouldn't get home until like 7 or 8. Both of them.
School was a mistake.
And by that time, they were both just tuckered out. So Zay and I would just play Fortnite. Thane would go right to bed.
Sometimes it goes stream on certain days.
That's true. Sometimes you go stream, but I don't know, man.
Cans.
Like, I can't even remember what we did on the weekends.
Gonna come back.
I don't know why we didn't film. But we just didn't do it. So we took a year off, and that's why I named it Season 2, because it was, like, fitting. I mean, I could have just said, Episode 22, we're back. But I don't know. Anyway, that's why I did it.
Nice.
And we kind of just stuck with it, but now we're at season forever.
It's great.
Season
Excellent.
forever.
And if you guys haven't noticed, we switched up the set a little bit.
Kinda.
We've got this excellent, sexy radkatz logo poster. We added a new bookshelf, which is humongous.
So
Thanks, Thane. Thanks for that.
What are you doing, Thane?
He's showing everybody
the bookshelf.
yeah.
I thought you were trying to show off his something else. I thought he was trying to show
I
off his
think-
bookshelf, if you will.
I think we should move the boys' picture because it's completely covered up by Thane's body.
Oh, that's a good point.
And we could either maybe move it over to that one because there's not a picture over there.
That'd work. That'd work really well, actually.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. And then we're also going to get some sound panels that are like purple and black.
We're going to go right here.
Yeah. Maybe some on the sides.
Maybe on the sides, yeah.
And then whatever else we had. I mean, can you guys think of anything else you'd like to add to it?
Yeah, I think for the finale of this season, though, we're gonna have one of the bookcases fall on someone.
That's the finale. One of us dies.
Yeah.
Who done it? Who is it? Who died?
Guys, go do our Twitter poll right now. We'll be streaming it on Mixer.
Who's gonna die today?
Whoever wins is the one we kill off in the end of radkatz season forever.
Yeah, that's the end of their arc.
That's the question those days. When is this season going to be over?
Well,
That's the best part. So we're gonna it's gonna be a surprise. So you don't know whenever someone dies, that's when it's over. And then the next season starts.
We don't know it. You guys don't either.
So it could happen next week.
It could happen in 90 years.
Yeah, one of these bookshelves could fall over right now.
Well,
We never know.
So one of my goals are we considered podcasters now? I mean, we kind of podcast all over. We're not just on YouTube.
I don't say we're podcasters.
I thought-
Because if we were just doing this full time, then sure. I feel like at that
So you
point
have
you're
to
a
make money to
podcaster.
be able to call yourself something.
I will, because that because you can have a podcast, but then be a podcaster. It's like I thought you had to do it full time.
Like you only do podcasts? Though?
Well, it's like that's how you make your living, basically.
I see.
I thought that's what a podcaster was.
Okay, well,
I guess
yeah. I would agree
technically,
with
I guess
that.
technically we're
Yeah.
we're podcasters.
we're all
but
still average Joes that work jobs.
Technically, you're considered a professional at something if you get paid to do it at least once.
have
We've
we ever
definitely
got
got.
paid to do.
We haven't been paid to do the podcast.
That's
though.
not true. We got money from Twitch. We streamed the podcast. We have technically been paid to do the podcast.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Is that a stretch?
That's
We're
a stretch. It's
semi-professional.
Definitely a stretch. You pulled out the rubber bands on that one.
Well, how many episodes do you have to do to like consider to get like inducted into the podcast Hall of Fame?
I don't think there's a specific amount. I just think if you do
I don't
one,
think there's a podcast Hall of Fame at all.
He almost said Hogcast.
he's been thinking about his
Hotcast.
It
hog.
was so funny if we just loaded
Do
it
a
up. We
podcast.
just every day we record a podcast and we just load up
Mm-hmm.
the algorithm.
Well, so here, this is
every day we're recording a podcast and we're just
Although
uploading
everyday
a
podcast.
this
every
is
day.
this is why I brought it up is because one of my goals that I've thought about recently was like, how cool would it be to hit like 500 or 1,000 episodes of the podcast? Now, granted, at the rate that we do it, that's 1,000 weeks. So that's many years. That's probably like what 10 years
I
of
mean,
podcasting
it's not like we're gonna
once a
record
week.
2
More than
podcasts a
that.
week.
It's more than 13.
Yeah.
Even 2 podcasts a week is a lot.
Yeah, but like Joe Rogan's up to like 1,200
He
episodes.
does one every
but
day though.
Yeah, is it every day?
Thought
I
he
thought he does
recorded
2 a
every day.
week.
Thought he recorded everyone. I thought he recorded one literally every day.
I thought it was 2.
Maybe
a
he
week.
takes like a Sunday or something off or Saturday or something. for,
That
like,
makes sense because I've not heard his podcast for a very long time. It's been relatively recent, I would say, and he is in the 1200s or whatever.
He's
I
been
thought he
doing it for like
recorded
5 or
every
6
freaking
years.
day,
if
dude.
it's not every day, it's multiple a week for sure.
Yeah,
There's no doubt
it's
about that.
definitely multiple a week.
No doubt about that.
I don't know.
We have
I
to
don't
go
know
look.
his schedule, but
We
I
have to
do
go
know
look.
that he's up to
I'm just gonna look.
12 plus
I'll
100
tell you
episodes.
what's crazy is like when you think about like how some podcasts just never die, and like think about the stuff that happens in the span of that podcast being around. For example, I listen to one called the Player One podcast. It's a gaming one. These guys have been doing it for 13 years. They're on episode like 690 or something at this point. They've been doing it for 13 years. Rarely, if not, have ever missed a week. And they have all had multiple kids in the span of it, and like it's just nuts to think
Didn't
about.
one of the
that.
guys get divorced?
Yeah, one of them got divorced, got married and divorced in the span of doing the. That's not true. He was married when they started it. All the other ones weren't though, but those other ones got married and had kids too.
Do you think that's
That's
going to be
crazy.
like people with us? They're going to see the evolution of our lives.
Gosh, dude, if this is a time capsule for our lives, I'm sorry to my kids. Good luck.
Every video
just
we've made is
just
kind
this
of a time
podcast.
capsule.
The other stuff I'm pretty proud
Also
of, but
to
this
my-
right here, oof.
Also, to my future ex-wife, sorry, couldn't work out.
What thing?
Sorry to my future ex-wife if it didn't work out.
It's got to be at least 3 or 4.
A week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
But what I also don't like, what I just discovered, is there's podcasts that do reviews about Joe Rogan's podcast.
That's-
Every
my
single
gosh.
week, every single episode, they do a review on it.
That's
So
kinda
their
sick.
podcast is just ripping
They
off.
or they fact check. They fact check everything that's said on each episode by like his guests and by him.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
That
Oh,
sounds
come on.
terrible.
That's because someone else. At that point, like you're waiting for him to put out episodes. If he doesn't, then what are you going to talk about?
Well, that stinks
Oh,
because
sorry, guys.
you're basing your whole content off of him. And I think that goes back to like why Cole doesn't like review people
Yeah.
that just react.
Well,
Sorry,
I mean,
react, not review.
Yeah.
React.
I mean, it's just. I mean, sure, it's like your way of making content. It's just not creative, in my opinion. That's partly why I don't like it. Because it's not creative. I don't really feel like you have done much if you're doing something like that. You've kind of just did the bare minimum.
Makes sense.
And I've been refining my thought process on that. And that's kind of what that's kind of what I came to terms with. Like, you don't do much with it, so you're not really creative. It's not really your project. Whereas we've been doing like these little videos here and there for fun, like these projects, like it's fun. It's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff, and we're proud of them too. But like, if I was just watching some YouTube videos for 5 hours straight and recorded that and stitched all the funny bits together, I mean, what did I really do? I sat through 10 hours of the same footage twice just to get a 10-minute video.
Yeah. Well, and
Ugh.
like the ones that I don't like, because I don't mind people that like do really good voiceover reactions, which I mean I feel like you're the same way, but my little brother watches somebody that's just like, oh wow, that's a gamer move, oh nice, and it's like, why do people watch
Like
this?
that's not
that's not even, he's
I
not
think
even
I've seen-
funny.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, he's
I've
not
never
even
seen
funny.
That guy's a lot of subscribers.
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
he?
he's got like 8 million or something, and it's like every video he does has like
nice.
3 or 400 million or 3 or 4 million views, but that's all he does.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, that's gamer.
What do you think like kicked
Sick.
it off for him? What was the what was
Probably a clickbait thumbnail of him reacting to worst car crashes ever recorded, or the most satisfying videos you'll ever watch.
And it has like a hot girl or something in a bikini.
Yeah,
something.
or I react to slime videos. Like, it's just legit what we should be doing is finding trendy topics and making videos about them, because that would get us a lot more exposure, but we don't.
That's no fun.
Why
Yeah.
not make it fun?
You
I mean,
put
we
your own
could.
spin
It
on
sounds
it. You put your own
soulless.
spin on it.
But the reason why I think we do a good job of the stuff that we do is because we actually have a passion for it. If we go out searching for something to do it on, searching for a specific topic just because it's trendy, we won't really have a passion for it. So
But
won't.
unless we play like a joke on it, and that way, like we're kind of, I don't know, kind of
Being
making it
comedic
our
about
own.
it.
in a
Rip
sense.
batteries. I guess. I mean, like,
I think it'd
I-
be fun to do. I like that. Just the fact of like you don't know what's going to be trending next week, but just to be quick on your feet enough to record or think of an idea, kind of flesh it out, and then record it and then upload that, all within like while that thing's still trending.
Yeah,
I think
and
that's
all,
pretty cool.
all the popular and smart YouTubers do it. They'll take something that's popular, that's popping, and they'll make a video about it. But it's usually within their niche. So, like, somebody that does video games is always up to date on the newest video games or newest video game trends or news. They're always, like, take Donkey, for example. Very rarely does Donkey come out with a video that is old, about something old. You know what I mean? Like, he does it.
yeah, that's a good
But
point.
most of his videos are about newer
Dunk
games or
views.
something that's relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a pretty solid point, and we've done that in the past too, though. I mean, like Area 51, for example.
Yeah.
Granted, we had that recorded and stuff, and we were excited about it in the past,
Mm-hmm.
but it became relevant, so we did it. We put it out. That's why we put it
Yeah.
out at that time, because it was relevant at that time.
Which was funny.
Yeah, it
That
was
was funny.
just a coincidence, but
like I said, but that's just like a coincidence example. We've done it elsewhere.
yeah,
Like there have been times we specifically have done something because it's a trendy thing.
yeah, and
But it's I don't know. I definitely don't have as much fun doing those as I do doing other videos that I like thought out a lot in my head and stuff.
mhm.
But granted, that's just because I have more passion for the other stuff I thought out.
Yeah, and then I mean I can totally agree with that, but I mean I also agree with what Zay's saying too. It's kind of like a challenge, taking on something that I mean is super trendy and will get views, and molding it into your own creation. So it's original. You know what I mean? Like
Do something that that your fans or whoever's like actually watches your video, something that they'll enjoy too.
I see.
yeah, mm-hmm. Which like right now I can't even what's trending right now other than a lot of Twitch allegations and stuff. Like I don't know what's really in the gaming world specifically.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't venture too far from the gaming world.
Well, what's that new game that just came out? I don't know, like not RuneScape, but there's another game that just came out recently. Never mind. I don't know. There's a few things I see here and there that a lot of people are talking about. I'm like, I have no idea what that is. So there's a lot of things that I don't know about. Even though like I constantly looking at like news and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think something else that we should do better at, which I feel like we're pretty on the ball when it comes to when new games come out. We play them, but I feel like we should do a better job of like making a specific video about them, like a review or a comedic sketch
Kinda
about
like a
it or
donkey
something.
thing.
Yeah, kind of like with Last of Us.
Yeah.
We should
That
have
makes
done
sense.
something with Last of Us, or when Doom came out. We're still not even done with Doom. We probably should have beat it already and done a video about it. But the thing is where we only play these specific games, at most 3 times a week. It's really hard to get through a 15-hour game when you're only playing 2.5 hours, to 5 hours a week of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's it's kind of interesting. But speaking of content, I really wanted to talk about our content and kind of where we're evolving to. As you guys probably realized, we didn't really upload anything at all this week. Partially just because we wanted to get the set ready for the podcast and kind of take a break. We got a lot of videos that we have been working on, so it just gave us time to have a little R&R.
Yeah. We got this month. We got some stuff to look forward to though. Skyler's putting together a video. It'll be pretty cool. I don't know when that comes out though. Next week.
It just depends on when Billy Boy over here decides to release his episode.
Okay. Skyler's got something cool going on. It's pretty cool. I actually got to preview it today. It was pretty nice. And then I got another gameception coming out later this month. I'm in the writing process. I haven't even started it, to be honest. I've played the games that I'm talking about. That's not true. I played one of the games that I'm talking about. I need to play through another. Not play through. I'm just going to play a couple missions on another one. But it'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. I thought about this gameception specifically, like, when I first played a game. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil nothing. But it'll be interesting. That'll come out at the end of the last Friday of the month. But yeah. And then we also have our gaming channel, of course, that we just launched.
Lanch,
Like a
baby.
month ago?
Was it a month ago?
No,
I think it was like
2
2 or
weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. That channel still gets uploaded every day. Basically 2 videos a day, thanks to Skylar's Minecraft series. I've also started doing a Minecraft series. I've recorded a couple episodes. They should be going out this week.
Probably. Well, this depends. If you want to take
At some point.
Yeah, if you wanted to take the weekend off, you totally can. Like, it's not that big of a deal. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
So
At some
maybe
point,
starting like Monday.
Yeah, at some point they'll be coming out. Maybe today. Maybe they came out today. We'll find out, I guess. And it's, I don't know, just do my own little Minecraft thing, like Skylar's doing his Minecraft thing. So it'll be fun. We got our little Let's Plays on that channel too. We kind of moved all the Let's Plays from our normal radkatz channel to the gaming channel to declutter the radkatz channel as a whole, where the radkatz channel is more of the passion projects, I guess.
Yeah, the projects that we put many hours into.
Yes, the ones we actually put. I not try, but we try a lot harder with these ones. We think them out. We definitely put many hours into them. It's interesting to think about how like 10, 20, 30 hours can become a 10-minute video.
It's nuts.
It is pretty nuts.
Depending on, like, your persona was 100+ hours to make that video because you had to play the game.
I don't know if I can count that though, because
think
I
you
was gonna
can.
play it anyway.
Yeah, and I think that's a bonus. Like, it's cool that you made a video out of it, but
Yeah.
you still have to count that. Like, take Gerard the completionist. Like, he counts him playing the games in the video.
But that's because he plays
Gerard
games
Michael
for the
died.
videos. That's because he plays the games for the videos.
But you wouldn't be able to make the video if you didn't play the game.
It's like a conundrum. You just put like a paradox. You put us in, Sky.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but I consider getting the footage as working on the video because you have to get the footage unless you want to just type,
Well, the
message Bill at YouTube and ask if you can borrow his footage.
The footage was easy though. I just hit the share button where you save the footage.
You still had to do it. What
And
I'm
then-
saying.
Well, then the part that I would count hours would be going back and actually recording it through OBS.
That sucks. You can't just rip off your PlayStation.
No, it sucks.
Ugh.
And
that
then
sucks.
I'm doing that right now with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've got some clips and stuff saved. But then when I get to Xenoblade Chronicles, I'm going to have to record that actually. I'm going to see if I can get my Surface out and see if that'll record well or not. That's
Yeah.
my goal.
If not, we'll have 2 computers down here. You can use my laptop.
Spoilers, that's what the next videos I'm going to be doing at some point.
Also, spoilers. I'm putting rendered art on hold, and if it ever comes back, it's probably gonna be a vastly different show from.
Wait,
what
are
it
you
usually
putting it
is.
on hold after you release this episode?
Yes, after this episode.
Can you give us
comes
like a rough estimate of when it's gonna come out?
out.
Friday?
I hope before this podcast, I will.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna do some shortcuts, compared to the other one, compared to my other video, but it's gonna be relatively the same. When I mean shortcuts, I mean I'm not gonna make the pictures go like zoom in. I'm just gonna make them stagnant so I can just be like, okay, boom, 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 and that's it. I know it's not gonna look as cool when they zoom in, but it's easier on me. I know you could have got this video done weeks ago. Yeah, I know. Okay, don't nag me about it.
What's sad is Thane started the script. As soon as he finished the Okami video, he's like, all right, I'm going to start the next script. And he did.
Took me till
3 months ago.
till March though.
3 months ago.
The thing about rendered art is that I don't know, like I can't have as much fun. It feels like I got like
it's more serious.
yeah, I got to be like serious. That's the tone I'm setting. But I was like, I want to do something more fun. I want to do something more wild.
You know what's funny is Cole and I were talking about that when you first pitched rendered art to us. We're like, wow, that's not Thane at all.
Yeah, no, it's not me. And then after making 2 episodes, I was like, yeah, this is not me. I need to.
I don't know. It's kind of cool though,
Yeah.
because you do a lot of research,
Yeah.
and it's really good research. It's very enlightening too on the subject.
No, yeah, and also, the first idea I had was a little like, it was way more ambitious. It's about this sci-fi show where it's like sci-fi things that like the year that already happened, like say Blade Runner happened in 2019. And it's like, okay, I was going to like measure up, okay, let's see how close we got. It's like, do we have flying cars? No. Do we have a full human androids or Reploids? No. Like, I was going to do that, but that would take in a lot of research. So I was like, I don't think I want to do that.
Well,
I
I feel like you'd run out of content though.
Yeah.
Like how many shows actually
Like,
predict
the only two
future
I thought
of where
of Blade
we're living in?
Blade Runner and Back to the Future Part 2. That's the only two
I
shows.
think they would be good videos,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you could dedicate a whole show to it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do random videos. Right now, the next video I have planned is me just talking about a game. You'll see which one when the video comes out. Yeah. Right now, I'm kind of just thinking of I don't know if I'm really gonna have a show. I'm just gonna have a random video probably. Be like, hey, it's me. I made a video this month.
See, and I think our goal should be if all of us could do one a month. Like, I don't know if you've thought about doing any Zay or even like doing music or something, but if we could all do one video a month, that would be like really cool. Because we're trying to make like our upload schedule right now, besides the gaming channel, which is like 2 a day, is we're trying to do Mondays the podcast and then do like a Wednesday funny video, and then Fridays are supposed to be bangers. So that's kind of
Yeah,
the goal.
bangers.
No, I feel like I should write a sketch. You guys have written sketches. I think I should write a sketch.
Do it.
It's gonna be dark.
And like
It's gonna be Tim and Eric-esque.
Yeah.
well, like Zay's pitched some really good sketches to us. Like,
Actually-
Zay, if you ever fleshed those out and wrote them down, we should film them, dude.
I don't know if I'd say I wrote it, but I did. It was improvised, but I definitely was the mastermind behind the aggression in the kitchen sketch. That was all off the cuff, though. That was
Are
totally
you sure
improvised.
that was all you?
Yeah, that was all me.
That was, dude. He literally came to me with the idea. He's like, "Hey, I got this idea for a show I want to do. It's called Aggression in the Kitchen." I'm like, "What do you do?" He's like, "I just make food really mad." And I'm like, "Okay, let's do it." And so we filmed it, and it was just him ad-libbing the entire time, the whole time.
Why would we do another one?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Why didn't we do
That
another
could be
one?
a
Yeah.
Friday video, couldn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
Without a
banger.
doubt.
That'd be funny. Just do another one.
I kind of want to do it where we can get like super messy, like a how-to basic video, but like
Maybe we just lay a tarp on the front
Yeah.
room or something.
yeah,
Well, you have to do it in the kitchen though.
yeah.
There's no room in that kitchen.
Then you
to do
can't call it
anything.
aggression in the
Maybe you
kitchen.
could green screen.
We
Yeah.
could totally green screen. I
I guess
green
so,
screen
yeah.
myself into a kitchen. My dad's
No.
like, "Whoa, where are you at?" I'm like, "Dad, I'm in my living room. Get wrecked." I wonder if we could like rent a kitchen or something. Like maybe they have like those wedding places.
Maybe on like campus or
Yeah.
something.
Or we just go to IKEA and just mess something up.
Let's go to IKEA with a backpack.
Bro, that'd be a
Wreck things.
that'd be a funny video. We could go to jail probably.
Yeah.
So it's a funny thing to think about. The people that actually do it are actual scumbags.
Oh yeah.
Like the people
They
that go to like
mess
the
it up,
bathroom parts
dude.
and just take craps in the toilets and stuff. Screw those
They
people.
mess
Those
it up.
people are the scum of the earth right there. Some of them anyway. They're like on the earth's heel, while the
Ugh.
really scum are in the other areas of the body of the earth.
Yeah.
like the butthole.
buttholes.
Probably.
Also, I may have connections to be able to film in a grocery store after hours. So we
Wow.
could potentially script videos for that.
Okay, I thought you were leading to you have an idea for the video.
No, I haven't thought of any
I
ideas.
thought you were gonna like. I want to break into a grocery store, guys. I thought you were gonna.
I'm not
lead
gonna
off with
lie.
that.
So I've been playing a while. That's an understatement at this point. I started to play this murder mystery game, but I got really anxious about it, so I started watching somebody else play it.
You ruined it for yourself then.
No, I'm not gonna play it. I'm just never gonna play it.
He
So you're just gonna live it through.
Wow.
You're gonna live it out through someone else.
Yeah. So I bought it. I played it like 3 hours.
Oh, you bought it?
Oh yeah. I told you I started playing it. I played like 3
Gosh.
hours of it.
Jeez.
It was a murder mystery, and I got really anxious about it. Like I was like, "Oh gosh, dude, who's gonna kill someone?" I don't know why. I've never had this, but I was freaking out
He
about it.
came into my room.
Yeah.
He's like, help me. He's like, man, I wonder if I'm gonna die.
No, legit. Like the first night I played it, not that I'm gonna die, but the first night I played it, it was a weekend, and I don't know if Thane was definitely here. Sky was home, and Zay, I think you were downstairs, but it was like 2 a.m. And I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta go to the living room and get a drink of water in the kitchen or something. So I'm like freaking out, walking to the kitchen. It's like 3 feet away. I'm freaking out, dude. I don't know why that game did something weird to me, but
See,
I've been watching somebody play it,
is
and
it not as bad?
oh, it's a lot better now because the guy's a little bit comedic at times, so it makes it a lot easier to watch and not be anxious about it. And like, anyway, what I was going to was I've had this like I've been thinking about like a murder mystery kind of story for a long time now that we could do in multiple parts. I think would be fun to do like a skit version of. It would be like maybe a 3-part skit where one would come out 1 month and the next month and the next month, or is that too far spread out probably? Because it's only gonna be like 3 or 4 minute videos.
Maybe like every other week. I feel like I've been listening to these guys talking about TV series, and they say if you're doing one a month, it's really easy for people to forget it and it become
Gotcha.
irrelevant.
Gotcha. So it'd be like, we could technically do one a week and just record it all in 1 week or something like that and have it released later on.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'd been thinking about that, kind of been scripting stuff in my head for funsies, and I don't know. Whenever I like get into something like that, just kind of just consumes like what I'm thinking about half the time. So that's kind of one of the ideas I had for a video thing that we could do in the future too, for as like a Friday video.
I think that'd be fun. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, so like when I play scary games too, or watch scary shows,
Yeah.
in the moment I know how you feel, but afterwards I don't really care. Like I don't really get scared.
You see,
afterwards.
that's what was weird for me, is because like when I started feeling like anxious about it, I wasn't even playing the game. I was playing Call of Duty with my friends.
You're
And
still
I was
scared.
just thinking about it in my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, that person could die, or that person's gonna die, and I was like, I could die. I could be the next one. Not in real life, but like in the
It
game.
could be me.
But then it transitioned to me walking around at night in our house, and I was freaking out, turning on lights and stuff sporadically.
You were turning the lights on?
I turned the lights on so I could see where I was going, and that no murders were in our house. I was scared. I was legit scared. I don't know why.
Okay, but let's be honest. Let's say you think there is someone in the house, and you turn the light on, and you actually do see someone that you don't know.
Oh gosh.
Are you
I
running?
crap
Or
my pants.
you're probably
I
gonna
don't know what I'm
freeze.
gonna do.
You're gonna
I'd freeze up,
freeze.
dude.
Yeah,
I
you're
know for a
freezing.
fact I'd freeze up.
Gonna cut and run. Be like,
I got a scary story
You would
about
freeze. You just sit there like,
Oh, I know for a fact.
brr.
I've got a story about why I know that, but this guy's first.
this. You should probably tell yours, cause
Oh, okay. So one time I was at my home, like with this, I probably like maybe 11, 12 maybe. I was home alone. Oh no, I had to be younger. 10 or 11. And I was at home alone, and my sister and her husband were gonna come over and like I guess watch me while my parents are out of town. And they thought it'd be fun to play a prank on me. I'm legit just sitting in the living room watching TV, and like my brother-in-law gets his gun out and like slaps it against the window like that. And so I just see like this dark figure with a gun just pounding the window. I basically crap my pants. I didn't actually, but like, oh my, I was on the phone with my sister talking to her, and I was like, ugh, and I dropped the phone. I thought I was dead. Dude.
bro, you pass out. You're like, go down.
I thought I was freaking dead.
You
And
have
that's how I know I would freeze.
Yeah, you have a panic attack, start hyperventilating. You're like, oh, got you, bro.
Oh, and
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, that's what he did. And then he went like this and looked in, and I could tell it was him.
Oh.
But I was just like, ah! I thought I was dead, dude.
then you would get the camera.
Oh, man.
So the story I was gonna tell is this was my sister's friend, and they kind of live. I don't want to say far out in the country, but like they live a good like you guys know where Farmers Corner.
Yeah.
Okay, they live just
Farmers market.
they live just
I know
past
exactly what
Farmers
that is.
Corner, but there was one night where my sister's friend, he was asleep, and he wakes up at like 3 a.m. to some random dude just saying like, "Can you help me find home?" Like he was high on meth, and he's like, I can't find my home. And it's like, dude, the kid wakes up. It's 2 a.m. and there's some random dude shaking him in his sleep.
No way.
Yeah, trying to help, like he wants to get home. So he's like freaking out. He's like, you know what I mean? In his brain, I'm sure the kid is just pooping himself. Like, who the hell is this random person? So he like calls his dad, and his dad comes down like, is about ready to beat the hell out of this dude, but the guy was freaking high on meth. He's like, "Get out of my house now." He had a bat in his hand and everything. It's like, dang, dude.
Gosh.
So the meth guy left, and then he left something in the house, so he came back into the garage trying to get back into the house to get whatever. The cops came and arrested him eventually, but I'm like, dude, imagine just you're dead
So
asleep.
he just came in through the garage like nothing.
I guess. I don't know, but he got in the house somehow.
Bro, he could have killed the kid.
Oh, yeah, dude. Imagine, though, you're just dead asleep and you wake up to some random dude shaking you while you're in your bed.
That's what I'm saying. It's creepy. And I got the heebie-jeebies from it.
I don't know,
Cole,
man.
you probably
I don't
would
know. I
have.
wouldn't
You
be
probably
able
would
to
have
do
like
that.
had a. Yeah, you probably would have had like a panic attack. You probably would have pooped yourself or
What what's funny?
at least peed. If someone's shaking you in your sleep, you're like,
What's funny is
Huh?
like if I'm expecting something, I'm actually pretty good about situations. But I'm not expecting it if I have like the thought in my head that I'm gonna get like jumped in the middle of the night or something, I don't see them coming or something like that. I'm the worst.
You're
I'm
dead.
so bad. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead. Just straight up dead. But like driving a car, like
You're
if there's a
dead.
bad situation, I'm fine.
Dang.
Like when I'm driving a car, I always expect everyone to be a terrible driver, so I'm like ready at all times basically. But like walking in the middle of my house in the middle of the night, it's dark, it's scary. I could die.
No.
I could like just trip and die maybe even. Who knows?
He just passes out because of the darkness.
Just
he goes to hit the light, misses.
like switch,
You know, every time I drive at night and then there's a car that's following me when there's no other cars.
You get scared, huh?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
what if this is the one guy who like followed me and trying to
The
kill me?
one guy, yeah.
Yeah.
You're the
Like-
one person he's looking for.
Yeah, it's like, oh, frick, what if he's just like, oh, I'm gonna kill that guy tonight? It's like, oh.
He's like eeny meeny miny thing. Get that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
The-
yeah,
the guy
Toyota
be-
That
Chan.
boy's cheeks are mine.
The-
I'm like,
no, no,
ah.
the guy behind you in his car, he's texting like a girl. He's like, "Are you still awake? I'm coming over right now." He happens to follow Thane. Thane thinks he's gonna die. Thane's just going through it in his head. He's like, "This guy's gonna kill me. He's following me."
He's like-
and this guy's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go over to this girl's house. Yeah."
He's going. I can't lead him to my house. I don't want Sky Cole and
He
Zay to die
turns-
too. I'm gonna turn to this. I'm gonna park in this car. Oh no, he goes to this driveway. This is the wrong one. It's the freaking girl's house or something like that.
Imagine. Oh, I've always thought about that. Like I think I've had it before. Like where I've had a car follow me, and they'll keep turning on the same way as I am.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always thought about like parking or going into a driveway, acting like that's my house. But I always think, what if that's their house? So like, it's too risky. It's too risky. So you just can't do it.
Dude, that's an easy skit we gotta do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
I was thinking of that too.
Scared at driving at night or something like that. Scared
You
out of
know
your
what's
mind.
happened to you.
Driving at
before.
3 a.m. You got lights on you. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
They're gonna kill me. Yeah, it just goes through every scenario.
Oh, that's a good one. We gotta do that. That's a good one.
That's an easy one too.
It's a really easy one. We just got one of us drive behind the other, and that's it.
Oh.
Look forward to that one in the future, gamers.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, nobody steal our idea. That's
Yeah,
okay if
you
do, I
did-
guess.
yeah,
We'll still do
idea
it anyway, doesn't
stealers.
matter. It's
Still
the
do
internet.
it.
If
We'll
you guys
say-
do it
Do it
first,
anyway.
whatever.
You
We're still
say
gonna
do
do
it
it.
first.
We'll do
it's
it
like,
better.
Hey, listen, timestamp on podcast. We thought of it first.
We'll do it better.
Yeah, reference our podcast 74.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know
put
what
that
episode this is.
when we're suing them for copyright infringement.
It's
We'll
75.
just be we'll put that into the footnotes of the thing. It says like Radkatz Talking Rad episode 75. It's like it's
Minute
got a little
34.
annotation. It's got, yeah, minute 34. It's got the C next to it, and in the word it's like the Radkatz quoted this in their podcast. C C section C.
Oh, I knew high school English did something good for us.
Honestly though, bro. Like, my brother is working at this job, and, like, he discovered this. He's a I don't know how to put it in terms that like it's understandable for everybody. He looks at farmers' plants and makes sure they're good. Okay, got it.
He's a checker.
Plant
He's a plant checker.
He's a plant critique.
Plant inspector.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
And so he discovered this bug in one of the fields, and it was like bad, like it was just destroying things. And he was the first one to discover it in the area. Not like it's been known before, but like he's the first one in that specific area in that field to find it. And so his boss like, dude, you gotta write up a paper, give it to the farmer, and be like, and that way we'll be able to be like, yeah, dude, that company's great because they gave us all this information on what this bug is. And so he did it, and he showed me the paper. It's like 3 pages long with like pictures and like it's like a bibliography at the end and stuff like that.
about his life.
Yeah.
It's like my
He's
name
like-
is Sladeback, and I was born in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do this as a career, and now I'm doing it.
Now
so,
I'm doing it.
Maybe later Jessica will get some ice cream with me.
It was really cool though. I was pretty proud of him. Like, yeah, it looks like we did learn something in school.
Dude, legit, I've been applying a lot of English techniques to the way that I've been writing essays.
Yeah,
I suck at grammar, don't get me wrong, but I still try.
I understand.
Try
I
harder.
He's a loser, but he still keeps on trying.
What's that one? Try harder from?
You know, Sky? Try harder.
It's definitely from like a game
Is
or
that
something.
from Simpsons?
No.
I don't know.
Have you heard
Fusion
about
Frenzy.
the lonesome loser?
Oh.
No, I haven't. Tell me more.
Sing it, Zane.
Play with the Queen of Hearts every time. Have you ever heard about the lonesome
Okay,
loser?
next line. Pause halfway through.
He's
so we
a
don't get copyrighted.
loser, but he still keeps on trying.
You didn't pause halfway through.
Speaking-
Copyright thing.
Guys, speaking of copyrighted stuff, I think we should write a Radkatz album.
Radkatz
I
album.
think
So,
we should
so
do
that
it.
it's copyrighted? Is that
For
what you're
us,
saying?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's our
Oh.
music label called? Rad Sound?
Pound Town
RK
Records.
Records? Rad Records?
Pound
Purring
Town
kitties.
Records.
Ligma Records.
What's the
What's
like,
ligma thing?
what's the
Yeah.
scientific word for
Ligma
cat? Is
ball.
it feline?
Yeah.
What's the scientific word for dog?
Canine.
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 Why is it always 9?
99999.
That means
So-
no in German.
Would be spectacular felines.
The kind of cool felines. The above average felines.
Resistance Records. Oh, that's
Thing,
real.
thing when you bump your cord, see what it does to the audio? It goes.
Oh, geez, that's a bad one.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Be really careful with your cord. Don't just try to do it again.
Like that.
Like
Yoink, yoink,
Yoink.
yoink. I'll do it again. Yoink.
Don't do it again.
I knew- Ugh.
I
Guys,
love murder.
speaking of goofy thoughts,
Hey, nice one, Scott.
we
Let's see
are.
what he's going to do. Let's see what he's going to do.
Speaking of goofy thoughts, we're introducing a new segment called Thick's Thoughts.
Oh, Thick's thoughts.
Thick's Thoughts of the
Thick's
week,
thoughts.
baby.
I was gonna do like a little animated like Thick's thoughts.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm not sure. The only problem is we're gonna have to like find where we talk about it in the podcast every single time.
Oh,
and then throw that on.
You know what we could do potentially is do it in the beginning or in the end.
That would work.
Wait, is this thoughts as in THOUGHTS?
It's what our boy Thicky is thinking.
Okay, so it's
It
not the
could
girls
be
he's dating?
it could be THOTS, but it could
It's
just be
not
a
about
play
the
on
girls
it
thick as
because we
thieves.
all know how horny thick is.
Yeah.
It could
So-
just be a play on the word.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
Cole, this is probably. Can you check the time thing? Just so
There you go, Cole. Look for that
When
loud
we're talking
clap.
about
Good
thick
effing luck.
thoughts, I mean,
It's about.
some,
It's
amaranth
around 40
there.
minutes. It's a little more than 40 minutes into the podcast.
Good effing luck, Cole, remembering that Sky said 40 minutes when I'm editing this on Sunday night, realizing, oh crap, this was supposed to be out Monday.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to do it tomorrow.
Hey,
I got the
How
day
did you use
off.
this for a thick thought, Pamela Anderson? Oh yeah.
Oh shoot! It's an actual video. I just thought it was gonna be a word.
Look at the quality, guys. This is grand
Why did you do
quality.
it vertically? Oh shoot! He's talking.
Look at him. Yeah, why do
Yeah,
you do
look
it
at this.
vertically? Recorded on Snapchat.
Look at that. Look at that. It's like
I don't have.
he literally just does not want to be in the whole
Oh, you're gonna
frame.
plug it. That's legit, it, dude. He just recorded on Snapchat.
Come on, thick.
So So what do I do? Just
Do
put
it
this
with
into the video
reverse
then?
camera?
Or you can put it over the top of us.
Is
I'm
reacting.
gonna have to find where it goes anyway every time. Might as well do the freaking thick
Is he
thoughts
literally
thing
filming
anyway.
it like this? Where he's like,
Yes,
"Hey, what up,
vertical.
Well, if
gamers?"
Yeah,
you make
vertical,
it,
yeah.
if you
Yeah, he's like up to the side. "So, gamers."
if you
Hey,
make it,
gamers.
Cole, if you make the animation,
Gamers.
export it as its own thing, so you can give it to Zay.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. That was the plan. Yeah.
Thicky's thoughts this week: gamers are cool. Back to you, Sky.
That's it. That's it.
Why? And that's been Thick's Thoughts of the Week.
Thoughts.
Oh,
Yeah.
it added so much to the pod, guys. Thank you, Thick, for
Thank
taking up
you,
so much
Thick.
time. God.
Front-facing camera broken.
I love that dude. That's got to be what it is. His front-facing camera's broken, so he's sitting there like, okay, I think I'm in frame.
Hey, guys.
Gamers are cool.
Hey, don't roast our boy.
I'm not trying to roast
Oh,
him.
I'll
I'm
roast
just-
Thick all
well,
day.
That's not true. I am trying to roast him. I'm roasting his camera work. Thick, get better camera work.
Thick, I think it's great. This is perfect.
Oh yeah, we love
Thick, I
this.
feel like
by
you're
the
not wearing a
way.
shirt. That's why you didn't want to show us your beautiful
Thick,
chest.
wear
down
a
there.
shirt next time.
Yeah, you freaking dirty animal.
What? No,
Yeah,
don't
filthy
wear a shirt.
animal.
Show us that beautiful bod of yours.
No, don't.
No, yeah, right. We'll get demonetized.
We'll still try it
Because
though.
he has sausage nipples.
Males
Sausage.
presenting nipples.
Sausage.
You know what that's from, Thane? Males presenting nipples.
It sounds familiar.
It was this big meme for a bit because Tumblr was taking down all of their prawns.
Oh yeah.
They said no more prawns on Tumblr, and they're like, people are like, well, what defines prawns? And they're like, females and males presenting nipples. So it became a big meme.
You know what's funny though is the nipple is so broad. Like nipple is just like something that, like a bottle nipple or a binky nipple,
Well,
like a pacifier
you
nipple.
want to present it, Sky? Present it for the
Scott,
class.
are we talking about? We're talking about human nipples.
Oh, female and male nipples.
yeah.
Yeah, presenting them.
My dog has nipples. Are you gonna?
Hey,
gonna
whoa!
milk-
Don't
you're
present
gonna
those.
milk me,
You gotta
Tumblr?
milk my dog.
Ew! Don't milk Scrappy.
Oh no.
Shaggy will be mad. I mean, not Shaggy. Scooby. Scooby will be mad. I don't think Shaggy will care.
Yeah. In fact,
Shaggy's not the dad.
Shaggy
or
probably
is
drinks
he?
drinks milk from.
He does eat
Whatever.
Scooby snacks, so I wouldn't hold it past him.
So do you think Scooby snacks are like
Dog food?
dog food, or
Yeah.
are they like a hybrid food?
I think it's dog food.
Well-
Yeah, I feel like it could be. You know, some people eat cat food.
Well, I
Or
have
some
gone on
people- or
record
s-
before and
You
saying
know,
I've
some
ate dog
people
food and
eat
I
cat
liked
food.
it.
See,
He points at this man.
or some people eat the bacon bits.
Oh.
Well,
Bacon.
I think those would be nasty. I never tried those. I've just
I
tried
could
the
see people eating those.
I've just
though.
tried the kibble bits, like the
Oh.
little circle
Bacon
ones.
cheese whiz.
Should we do that for a video?
Dog
we
eating.
we
challenge.
review dog
I mean,
food.
dog
And we eat it
eating
like
challenge.
cereal.
Bro, that's going deep.
Oh,
That's
shit.
going
I'll
real
throw
deep.
up, but
No
I'll do
milk.
it. I'll do it for
No
the video.
milk, but we could do it. I wouldn't do milk though. I'm not gonna eat it with milk.
How,
It's
how
cereal.
tough are you? How tough am I? I hate some dog food without any milk.
I think we gave Thane the wrong mic cord. I've seen so many.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it was
I'm
the
so-
longest one.
Yeah, I know.
Thane,
I'm
just
so
don't touch
sorry. I'm not touching it.
Don't
Don't
touch. the
breathe on it.
We should.
Thane.
I think we should do more food challenges though.
Yeah,
I
Those
hate
are always
those challenges
They're
so much.
fun.
dog
They're
food
so
would be a
much
good
fun.
one.
I don't know if that would be a good one. It'd be horrible, but it'd be funny.
I got a question. So, is there ever been something that like I've wanted to do on the channel that you guys didn't want to do, but you did it reluctantly because you want to do it for me? Like, can you think of an idea?
I can think of.
Because I got a lot. I don't like platformers. I don't like food challenges, and I just do them because you guys like them.
Let's see.
For me
There's got to
personally,
be one though, right?
I'm pretty much game for anything. I like trying new things.
Well, I mean, I'll do it. Like I said, I'll do it. But like, is there something you didn't really want
I
to
mean,
do?
probably the worst offense was putting me in a blue wig, but even that was like, eh.
That wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
What about the white wig? Did you like the white one? I mean, nobody knows about that yet.
They did that on purpose.
It's a Dante wig. I was cosplaying.
Dante from
yeah.
Dante's Inferno.
You know what's
I mean,
funny, Cole?
What
is
it? Don't make cry.
Thane says blue wig is the worst offense when I got him almost naked for a video.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
Tarzan boy.
Oh,
Oh, but freaking gamer or the gamer fuel or gamer Dorito or whatever.
Oh
that
yeah,
was.
you freaking poured
Oh,
Mountain Dew all over your body.
I was
He got
game for
naked
that.
for that one too. What thing?
He came up with that idea.
They was so excited about that one. His nipples
that
were
was
hard.
after MLG was kind of dying.
MLG,
so we
that's what
we
it was,
kind of tried to grab the coattails before it was finally dead. And now nobody talks about MLG Epic,
Memes.
the hitmaker noises.
I'm kidding, by the way, about like not
do.
liking that stuff as much. Sure, I don't
Yeah.
like them, but I'd prefer not to do them. But if you guys want to do them, I'm down.
I just think they're funny. People like watching them, obviously.
Dude,
I wanna-
the food videos. I think there's just it's you don't like like if we mix something together, we don't know like the
surprise.
outcome. Yeah, so I think
the
that's
reason
what's fun.
the reason I don't like it, it's not because of the outcome. It's I don't like people watching me eat.
Oh,
Bro.
a high school girl, Cole. What?
Yeah, well, maybe. Who knows?
Have you ever seen a high school girl eat? They'll take a bite and be like, so.
Yeah, or they'll
cover
yeah,
their mouth.
they'll take
Oh,
a bite.
well,
and
well.
Look at their
I'll-
boobs
Or
while
they'll
they're
do this.
eating.
When
I'll
they make sure
cover-
you're not looking. There, you take a
I don't
bite.
do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that. I'll cover my mouth up trying to talk when I got food in my mouth.
Which that's fine.
But,
That's
like,
totally understandable.
I think it's specifically on camera. I don't like to be eating on camera. And that started with like streams and stuff. I hated I would never do it on camera. But so if I ever did eat something while I was streaming, I like put my head off to the side and stuff. I don't know.
Huge foot longs.
Yeah.
But
I
what's
don't know, I
funny
just hate
Cole,
it.
is people enjoy watching other people eat.
I don't know
like, I'm the same
why.
way.
Don't
Have you
look
se-
at
have
me
you seen the Food
eat.
Network? That's a whole network dedicated to
Well,
watching people
no,
eat
it's,
food.
it's dedicated to making like watching people cook food.
And
then they
eat it.
at the end. But
I
it's 'cause
like
they,
that. I
But
like
there's
the
man
cook
versus
part.
food.
Yeah,
Remember
that's-
man versus food?
Has
Or-
anyone else?
That's
Or,
cool though.
um,
That guy was cool. See,
What about
you
that
can
one
do
guy?
it right. You can do it right, Guy Fieri. You can do it
No.
right. There's ways.
Eats
when
a lot,
you
guy.
hey, when you watch, doesn't it seem
Crap,
like
what's his
porn
name?
when you're watching the Food Network hungry?
That's bad.
It's the
yeah.
worst. They're watching Gordon
That's-
Ramsay
What's
just
that
sear
guy?
up a good steak.
Does
He
Jim
was
Ga-
in he was in high school, video game high school.
Epic
Food
mealtime.
Epic Mealtime.
Yeah,
Harley.
Harley
That guy,
Mornstein.
Yeah.
More.
Like that was a pretty popular one. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
He's
know.
still
I-
going ham too.
I don't know why I got this weird
That
stigma
That one was
about it.
disgusting.
That's just
like when
I
they,
gotta break
like
it,
I like when they
guess.
made it, but then they eat it. I'm like,
I
like,
liked when they
we
ate it.
put
That was
50
funny.
burgers in a burrito.
yeah.
That wouldn't be bad, I bet.
Put 50 burgers in a burrito.
Yeah,
Dude, so I had a cheeseburger burrito
Bacon strips,
one
bacon
time.
strips, bacon
Well,
strips,
twice
bacon
actually.
strips.
It's great. It's real
Gay
good.
bacon
What?
strips,
A
gay bacon strips,
cheeseburger
gay bacon strips,
burrito.
gay bacon
Mm.
strips.
Essentially, it's just hamburger, cheese, bacon. And there's something like maybe some like a little bit of seasoning because it's still a burrito.
I heard you.
It was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good though. Tasty.
Sounds good to me.
It was good stuff.
I want to say earlier I did steal that bit about the Food Network thing from Jim Gaffigan.
I knew
Yeah.
it, Thane.
Yeah,
I didn't know it.
but that was funny. But like that's like one of the funniest things. Like, hey, does anyone when you flip on the food channel, does it feel like porn to you when you're hungry? It's like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Rubbing his belly. So if you guys, this is a little bit off topic,
Sounds
but
like Owen Wilson.
Sky recently just did this a second ago. I looked down and I saw some letters on his sock. That reminded me of like this pair of socks that I have, and I really like them. And I can't figure out what the kind of brand they are. Do you guys have like a favorite pair of socks that you just can't wait? Like you're just like you're so excited to
Yeah.
wear them. You get them all washed up. And like yes, dude, I could wear those socks again.
Yeah, that my tie-dye cat shirt and this shark shirt.
No, the socks, specifically socks.
But
not
that's
No,
his
no,
equivalent.
listen,
Maybe that's
listen,
his
yeah,
equivalent.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't wear
listen.
socks.
No, listen. So
true.
That's what you get excited
no.
about?
It's not that I like. I can't wait to wear. It's like yeah. No, but I'm like the brand. I don't know what the brand is because I look back. It's like an H with like arrows are circling around it, and I don't know
Is
what
that
brand
Hurley?
that is.
That bothers you?
Yeah, I don't know what brand it is. It's like I want to see what other stuff they have.
I think it's Hurley, isn't it?
I
What?
think
Hurley's
it-
like
We'll have to look.
phew.
I'll have to look
or
at
is
that.
it
Yeah.
Echo? Echo's the one with the rhino, right? That's a shoe brand.
Yeah.
I'm sure to make clothes, but I don't think that's either one what Thane's talking about.
I'll have to look
Don't
at
know
it.
the
Maybe
name.
we might know.
I like socks. I don't know if I get excited to wear a specific pair, but I do enjoy a nice pair of socks.
Man, I wish I had a million pairs of this one pair of socks. It's one of the ones. It's the one I got the hole in the toe. You guys know.
Oh,
you
the
guys
red
see me
the
wearing
red
it.
ones?
No,
They're
not
red?
the red ones.
They're not
They're
red?
black.
Black?
Oh, they're not red?
I don't even have red ones.
I thought you did. They have like the freaking the
Harry Potter.
Green Lantern thing on the
That's
bottom.
Harry Potter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Those are the only red ones. They're like red and yellow, red and yellow.
oh, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Hoops.
Those ones don't have holes. Those are really
It's a
thick
lantern,
socks.
isn't it? What do you what symbol you're talking about with the green lantern?
He's talking about the scar on Harry's head.
Oh, okay.
It's a scar. I thought it was like a circle.
I think
Well,
what you're
there
thinking
was
about
a
is
scar on there,
Flash.
but it fell off. The circles are his glasses.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when you put them together, one of them was supposed. Okay, so it was like this.
Oh,
And
it's
like
the
there's
bottom
two
of your
circles.
feet.
Yeah, two circles, and then one of the feet had a scar on it.
I
but
didn't know that.
The scar got ripped off.
Okay, because I always see the circles. I'm like, is it Iron Man or like what is it?
You know, now that there's no scar there, it's really hard to tell what they are,
Yeah.
isn't it? It makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it was. It was Harry
Alright.
Potter.
I don't know that.
I don't really like those socks. I'm not gonna lie. They're
don't
kind of like my last resort, but I like them because they're a little bit thicker, so they're a little bit warmer.
Oh.
That's part of the reasons I wear them some days if it's a little bit of colder day. But specifically that pair that I really, really like, it's got the hole right in the toe, right there.
Oh.
And it's relatively thin. It's nice and soft and stretchy and like, man, I wish I could have more.
See, I don't think I'm really attached to socks. All my socks are relatively the same though. Like I've got American Eagle socks that are like the short ankle socks.
Yeah.
And then I've got these long ones.
Okay, so here's another follow-up one then. Do you prefer ankle socks or ones that go up a little bit more?
Depends on if I'm wearing shoes or not. If I'm wearing shoes, these. If I'm not wearing shoes, then the ankle socks. Because
Wait,
the ankle socks will get hooked like on your shoe and they get pulled down.
but why do you wear socks if you're not going to wear shoes?
I have cold feet. We've gone over this.
Oh.
I have
Or he
cold-
doesn't like to get his feet dirty.
That too, probably. But I just have cold feet all the time. Like my feet are freezing right now.
Dane, what are you reading?
He's googling the brand.
No, I'm not.
Oh, he's outing
He's
himself.
trying to find ways to push to push the merch. Who's trying to do?
Speaking
Guys,
of
check out our
which,
merch.
yeah, go.
We don't have socks yet, but we might.
We will.
We may have socks by the time this video comes out.
Probably not.
If we come up with what do we want to put on them?
I don't know.
It's got to be something completely different, I think.
we
From
can
what
put
we have.
we can put half a cat on one and half a cat on the other.
You put them together.
together.
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm just kidding. Let's not do
Oh,
that.
okay, okay.
I was just making fun of the Harry Potter ones.
Oh.
Maybe if you gamers got some ideas for socks, radkatz socks merch ideas, let us know. Hit us up. But until then, go check out. I think it's teespring.com/store/radkatz.
Check it out. We got some clothes on there.
Yeah, the link is in the description if you guys want to go check it out.
Guys, you guys can cover your naked bodies with it. Try it out. We did it
Yeah,
before.
just try it out. Try it out. Try it out.
Yeah, and shout out to you
Try
gamers
it
that have
out.
already purchased
Try
merch from
it
us. We
out.
appreciate
Try
you.
it
Thank you.
out.
It supports us. It helped us buy stuff like this poster and that bookshelf and this couch.
And this animation.
Whoa!
I was gonna throw an animation in.
Look at it go!
Wow.
It's flying! I'm doing this episode, by the way, because you're going to be gone.
Oh, that's right.
Quit making me do more
I was
work,
thinking,
Zane.
I was like, am I just gonna edit it tonight? But okay, that makes sense.
I'm not doing no animation.
Yeah. No, I would probably just do. Honestly, I'd probably just do like a little text or something and just like something like that. I'd probably do something like that.
The problem with that is, like, it's hard to find exactly where you talked about
True.
something. That was my problem with the Thix thing. But if I got to put
True.
his video in there, like, we really should just do it at the beginning and the end of each episode.
Yeah, I think the beginning would be great. The beginning, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to make, I mean, a more structured podcast, but it's still pretty loose. But we're going to have, like, obviously we're going to have thick thoughts, but we might have, like, specific segments.
Loose lips.
But,
Sink
'cause
ship.
I think we should try out like more dedicated
Segmented.
segments.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
things. I think that'd be cool.
and, I mean, we should, I don't even know if we should limit them or not to X amount of time, but maybe we could just come up with, like, a little rough outline of what we're going to do during the podcast. But the thing about that, though, is, like, every single one of us hosted an episode last time, and we're still going to do that. I think we'll do, like, 4 or 5 episodes and then a community day, but we're going to have other people be hosts. Like, for example, I think Colby has said that she wants to host next week's podcast, so she's going to host, and then we've already talked to some other people about potentially hosting as well. But I think, what do you guys think? Should we do every 5th episode is still a community day?
Yeah.
I thought it was every 4th. Is it not?
5th because there's 4 of us when we go to the.
So then the
Is it
next
just the
community
first one of
day
the
would be 75, 76.
I guess in that
77,
case,
78.
well, depends on how you work, on how it lands. But okay,
Yeah,
that's
just
fine.
whatever.
79 would be the next community day episode.
It's fine.
But are you guys game with that? Like,
Yeah.
I want to try to eventually record outside or something.
What the heck fell?
a
Oh, it was the cable and the TV.
There's a
Mm.
ghost.
Yeah, I agree with you, Zay. We should definitely do that at some point.
I'd like to try it. I think it used to be funny.
Beach episode, if you will.
It'd
We've
be
got the-
hilarious if we, imagine us like recording next to like just something
dude,
weird.
You know what I thought? Like a freaking campfire. I think that'd be fun. Just us sitting around a campfire.
That'd be cool too.
Just
Oh
chatting,
yeah,
chatting
I'm
it up.
down.
Because we've got the 4 mics that we can do it with. The lav mics.
We got the little lapel mics, if you will. I mean, not if you will. That's what they're called. That's the name.
Maybe if we write like a short sketch or something that is like a 2-day shoot where we have to go up into the mountains
And camp out.
and camp out.
I got a question. This is not about the sketch, but
You
how
don't like
come-
camping, huh?
I hate camping.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How come they're lapel mics,
Me
but
too.
also what's the lav? Is it like
It's called a lavalier mic,
lavalier?
but
That's
people
right.
call them lapel because
because the lapels on jackets. Yeah,
exactly.
And that's where they can snap
think-
onto.
I think
I think
the
lavalier is the correct.
yeah,
one,
lavalier is the correct.
but you can call them lapel.
I think
if
boom
you type
mics
in,
are ideal because they're out of the shot and they can pick up.
oh yeah,
very
shotgun
well.
boom mics are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Those
But
are the
they're-
way to go. Yeah,
they're
that's the number
expensive.
one.
Like that's what I would like to get to, because then we don't have to have these mics in front of our face.
How great would that be?
It would be epic.
It'd be so nice.
We just get 2 of them, dude, and just point them towards our faces.
I remember Napoleon Dynamite.
Am I still sitting in there?
Some dumb
Yeah.
people playing games. There
Okay.
says.
Oh.
And you're still
So-
sitting there.
They're just vibing. Jordan's in there just
Chilling in
vibing.
Discord. Jordan's in there. I didn't think you were gonna do that.
Bro, that's awesome.
So I remember in Napoleon Dynamite, some shots were like they're at the front of the door. You can clearly see the boom up on the door hanging from the door handle. It's like, oh, I see the boom.
Maybe that should be something we consider investing in at some point.
Yeah.
As
A
a
boom mic?
shotgun boom mic.
The ones that I want to get are like $1,000.
I know, Sky, but like, what if there's a cheaper one out
cheap
there
one,
that
yeah.
we
Is
can
We
there
find?
could
one that's
probably
like
find a used
$400 or $300? I mean, that's more feasible than
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah, let's have to do some
1,000.
reviews. But the thing is I don't know if one boom mic can get all 4 of us. I think one can get 2 of us. Good.
But
in all
but
reality, we should have 4 for all of us.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Well,
well,
if
how
we have one for all, I mean, for 2 of us, I mean, you can just record 2 people's segments and then just do videos like that. I mean, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
it-
For videos, it'd be phenomenal.
Oh,
I think he's talking
yeah.
about the podcast.
Oh,
yeah, the
gotcha,
podcast
gotcha.
specifically.
yeah,
But,
for videos, you'd only really need one.
but this is my question though: is would those boom mics be better for a podcast, or would just really nice condensed microphones like these be better for a podcast? Because the Game Grumps
Yeah.
use the shotgun mics for everything. Those boom mics.
yeah,
it
I think that's
sounds
the way to
phenomenal.
go. I think that's the way to go. Anything. I don't like condensers. I like cardioid. Wait,
Yeah.
no.
These are
Cardio?
these
These
are
are-
condensers.
These are condensers, and cardioid are the directional
Directional.
ones.
Cardioids are like microphones that people sing into. Like you can hold it like this.
Okay, what's the- what's-
mine's a cardioid.
What's so there's is it dynamic and condenser?
Well, tell me what it is. What is it about
It's-
that you like?
It's like a shotgun one. It gets the directions.
That's what these are. They only get in front. Like if you go to the sides and the back,
Well,
it's really bad.
specifically like they really only pick up one direction. It's like a shotgun mic, but
I think they're just called directional microphones, aren't they?
I know there's a thing. I'll look it up.
Because cardioid is like it gets in front, right? Like
Yeah, that's and it's
That's
only one
cardioid,
side.
yeah.
But then a condenser, I thought it was the whole thing. You could talk into anywhere.
no, I think these are condensers because you can only talk into the front.
That's the difference.
I can't remember.
I'll
It's
see if I
on-
can figure
I
it
thought
out.
condenser was you could talk
what are
into
you
the whole
looking up?
thing.
I'll look up. Or are you looking
I'm
up
just-
cardioid?
I'm looking up a specific microphone to see what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna look up
I'm pretty sure cardioid
condenser.
is the one that faces you. I
Let
could
me
be
look it
wrong
up.
though.
Condenser mic versus what's the other one?
Cardioid.
Cardioid. I think they're the same
No,
thing.
cardioid is the same. Yeah, it is dynamic. I was right.
Oh, yeah, condensers can't be used on quite as many sound sources as dynamics. Many condenser mics have switches that change their patterns between unidirectional or cardioid.
Yes,
with
we want
which-
a dynamic microphone. That's what it is.
So condenser
all
and
directional.
cardioid is the same thing.
No, cardioid is the type of microphone, like where the microphone is. I think exactly what you're saying, but dynamic and condenser, those are the differences.
Mm.
Because you can have a cardioid dynamic and you can have a cardioid condenser, because these are, I think the cardioid, like you said, is where the microphone is, because if I talk on this side of the mic, it's not going to get much, but this side will.
So
Dynamics they're very much so like shotgun mics, where they pick up specifically a direction. Like, if we each had one, you wouldn't ever hear Skylar in mine.
yeah.
Even
Which
though
would
we're
be
this
nice.
close.
And see, they can hear like
With this,
well,
they can.
like in the last podcast. I don't know if you listened to it or not, but at parts where you speak really loud, it sounds like you echo because it picks
Yes.
up in.
Exactly, and you wouldn't get that in
Yeah.
a dynamic microphone.
And in all reality, if we were orientated, is that the correct word?
Yeah,
Differently.
orientated differently. It would be better
Yeah, it'd
for
be
sure,
better.
for sure.
You want to get the camera again, thing?
But just in general, like we even get picked up in Thane's microphone, even though it's way over there.
Yeah.
Sure, it's really quiet. Like right now, Thane's not talking, but our voices would still go through Thane's microphone. It's like minuscule, and because it lines up with all our stuff, you don't even notice it. But
Yeah.
if you just had Thane's audio track and listen to that, you could hear us.
Well, and see, the mic that Zay wants to get, I believe, is a directional microphone because you can only speak to it in the top. Is that correct, Zay? The one you want to get, the nice one, like the Ethan has on his podcast.
Yeah,
It's probably
I guess. And
dynamic.
it's true. And yeah, I guess you're right. It's still gonna sound pretty good if you're like pretty close to it, if you're off to the side. But I mean, usually you want to talk into the
Yeah.
top of it almost. Yeah.
See, and like when I first got these, if you watch the first couple episodes of our podcast, Thane and I had no idea. We were talking into the tops, and it sucked. Like the episode you were on, the audio was horrible, and
Yeah.
you were talking into the top, but I think it was flipped upside down. We just had no idea. Like this was in my early stages of doing microphone research. It was really bad.
So when I was at school still, my teacher was telling me about these shotgun mics that they would use for things. Specifically, it was, I don't remember exactly what it was called, but if you're ever watching like a football game or like a rugby game and it's like being televised, you'll see somebody running around on the field with a giant satellite dish looking thing. And that's so they can pick up the ambient sounds of pads clashing together. That's a microphone. It's a
Which
shotgun
is
mic.
sick.
And he told me this. He's like, so I took that shotgun mic and I hooked it up and I was just in the classroom and I had someone to the side of me and then someone across the room and I had them talk. The person to the left was not even getting picked up by the microphone, but the person across the room was getting picked up just by pointing it at him. And then he put that dish on it and he pointed it across campus and was picking up people just talking down the
Conversations.
road. And he's like, look at this guy, look
Look at
at
this.
that guy's talking. That's insane that you can do that kind of stuff, though,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, and there's a reason that in films and TV shows they use boom mics. Like they're phenomenal.
yeah.
Those
Oh,
shotgun
yeah.
boom mics are phenomenal, but they're really expensive. But that's why, is because they're amazing.
And that's why boom mics end up in the shots a lot of the times, is because they have to hurry and like position them so they can get the people that are going
audio,
to talk and
yeah.
stuff, so they can get the right person talking.
It's kind of funny though. Like if you go watch behind the scenes of most movies, the freaking mic guy's just about as in your grill as he could possibly get.
Oh yeah.
And all they do is just frame it correctly to where it's just right out of frame. But even then, sometimes they have to ADR stuff, which
Yep.
sucks, but whatever. But no, I agree. Like if we could get, I think 2 boom mics, I don't know, man. If we were to do it for the podcast, I would try to shoot for 4, but I think we could do 2 good. But we definitely have to orientate ourselves differently.
Oh yeah. Like, I think we'd have to get rid of these at some point. We'd have to like 2 people be right next to each other and 2 people right next to each other, basically.
Yeah. Which, I mean, eventually I would like to upgrade. Hopefully we could make a living off this and upgrade to a studio where I would like the podcast to be more
Circular.
circular, like we're
Yeah.
facing each other, you know what I mean? Like it's
Like
more
a half circle kind of
And
thing.
there's
Yeah.
more angles. I think it'd be cool to have more angles.
yeah,
That'd
like
be
a,
sick.
a,
And
a
the,
three I think a 3 camera podcast setup's
And
pristine.
everywhere's boom mics so that nothing's private. So that everyone can hear everything.
Thane, can we hook up a boom mic in your room?
Yeah, but all I hear is yeah.
We'll
yeah.
hear,
No, you'll
we're
hear-
things- I'm gonna go edit a video it's playing EDM the whole time in there.
He's like,
God, I love Wendy's.
I love video games.
Yeah. Also, guys, we are 13 subscribers away from, as of filming this video, from 300. Isn't that nuts? So it took us.
Bro.
This is sad. What?
I got an idea.
Good.
For that video.
I thought of something too. I want to talk to you guys
Okay, that's
after it.
fine.
I don't know how
Oh,
feasible.
for like a special?
Yeah, for 300
I
subscribers.
don't know how feasible it is. Maybe we're thinking on the same
I
wavelength.
think
It-
they
okay,
could probably do
okay.
it. I think we all
Guys,
just thought.
don't go crazy for these lower numbers. Okay?
But it's funny. It's funny to go all out for
Yeah.
like it's such a low number, but it means a lot.
you know what
But
we
it
did
just
for-
it just sets the bar. I
You
don't
know
wanna
what we-
set- I don't wanna set the bar.
Do you know what we did for 100?
No.
Thane and I bought 100 cans of silly string and had a bunch of people spray us with it.
with the friggin' crazy drone shot.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
That's kind of cool, but geez.
Yeah, for 100, it's a lot. It is.
And I remember we planned it out too, but we had the whole family was there. It was like some holiday party. It probably was the 4th of July or something. But they all, dude, you could just see them in the videos. There's just like 15 kids with 2 spray cans each.
Laying it
Yeah,
on.
and as soon as they all just yell radkatz, and then they run at us, and you can see one of them spray silly string into like Thane's mouth. The other one spray me in the ear and the eyeball.
Oh,
It's
gross.
it's just like I was gagging by the end of it, dude. It was fun though. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really fun.
I remember, we had like 120 cans. Like, wait a minute, 120?
No, I think we had 50.
50.
But you're like 50 times 2 is 100.
It's like 2 liters each. It's like 50 times 2, 100. And it's like the dud is like right in my eyes. Like frick.
Gosh. Ouchums.
Yeah, so what I think is cool is in the last month, I think we were at 240, I think the start of July or June.
Oh, definitely. Whatever you guys are doing.
And
I
now
think
we're at
I can see that you guys
287.
are doing a lot on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
I
a
see
lot
that.
of people message, yeah. And
Yeah, I
message
see
them.
that. So like I'm like, geez, like what? I think that's definitely working. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it because it's
Just
working.
network, baby.
Yeah.
There's 100 liters of spray of silly string. There you go, 100 liters.
Did you? So okay, $1 million, but you have to drink all of your liquids in silly string form.
Wait.
So-
So all
Wait,
what? Like
like
blood?
water? You're just
No,
talking about like
no.
water
No,
or
you
root
drink
beer?
Water.
Oh, liquids.
What?
Yeah,
the?
water.
I thought you said all of your liquids. So like your human liquids.
Oh no! I just mean like every time you go to get a drink, you have to spray into your
Oh.
mouth silly string.
It's
and
like
it comes out snaky. It
does
comes
it kind
out
of
like
dissolve? Does it,
Oh
like,
yeah, in your
dissolve
mouth it
into
might dissolve, but it might take a little bit.
For $100?
What does it taste
No,
like?
million.
For $1 million.
What does it taste like?
$1 million, but
I mean,
water
it would-
tastes like
It
water?
would taste like what it is, with a little bit of a like something else because of
it
the
might be also
the-
toxic. So
whatever's inside of them to
Gosh.
get it pushing
You
through.
got a
you
nice
know?
glass of Coke. It's just like
I mean, like it wouldn't be completely noticeable, and you might get used to it. But the fact that you have to sit there and just
So I think I would equate it to like a consistency of maybe like cream in a can.
yeah,
Like whipped
yeah.
cream?
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
I would do it. I would take the $1 million.
So what about this though? You're running, you're playing sports, you're really out of breath. You need water quick. You start spraying. Everybody's like, they're done while you're getting like you're on your freaking second cup of water. They're then like 7 cups. You're in your first.
I'll just
Because
quit
it's
sports.
just a lot slower.
Is it everything though?
Every single liquid you would ever drink.
So like
Would
what
have
about
to be
a sprinkler?
Sure, it turns into it. It
What about a
automatically
lake?
does.
What about a lake?
Doesn't matter. It will automatically
A
turn
lake
into a
is
can.
silly string
So
too.
can you not go
Boom.
swim? Can you not swim anymore?
If you accidentally drink it, that's okay. But you can't. If you purposely drink it and consciously, purposely you drink it,
It
it
turn-
becomes silly string in
Oh
your
my
mouth.
gosh.
I'm taking the $1 million. That's an easy
I think
one.
I'll take it too.
I thought you meant $1 million. And you had to do that for the rest of your life. Yeah, I'm taking $1 million.
You do have to do
Oh,
it for
yeah,
the
yeah,
rest of
you
your
Oh,
life.
you have to.
Yeah, $1 million.
No,
but you
thanks.
have to
No,
do that for the
thanks.
rest of your life.
Because I've tasted silly string before. It's
No, it
just,
doesn't taste like
It
silly
says-
string.
Cole
like
said
silly
it does
string.
with a little bit of like because
it
it
does have
pushes
a
it
little
out.
bit. Yes,
It pushes
does
it
have
out.
a little bit.
So everything you drink tastes a little bit about like
I
that.
think
Just a
I
little
think
bit.
you
You get used to it,
You
but
get
you would
used to it.
still taste
I
it.
still obtaining everything.
No, thank you.
I take it. I do
It would be really hard for me to take because I really like drinks, but I think I still gotta take it.
I really like drinks too, but I'm definitely the guy that goes to the house and just throws back some whipped cream, dude. I'd totally do it.
I think my problem would be like if I ended up not liking it, I can't get a refund.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore.
you
Like,
have
bro,
you have $1 million. Invest into somebody like doing research to make it taste better.
But that's not the thing.
No,
It's like a magical thing that it turns everything into silly string. It's not some research science.
Think about how enjoyable like your favorite beverage is.
Yeah.
Think about that. Like how smooth it is
It
when
would
it goes
ruin
down
it
your
a little
throat.
bit. Yeah, it would ruin it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
That's the whole
milk,
experience.
jeez. Could you imagine milk that way?
It'd be just like cheese. It's like cheese and the cheese whiz.
Yeah.
I like that though. I'll eat cheese whiz. I'll do that.
Oh man.
All right. Are we all gonna do one of those?
Oh, if you want to, I
Okay.
just
You got
thought of
one?
it right on the spot
Hypothetical.
because Thane was talking about putting it in his mouth.
Oh.
This could be the last. The last
I
segment
do a
of the show.
hypothetical. Instead of $1 million.
Here we go, Thane.
So it's like, you marry a beautiful girl, and you find out that she's an alien from another planet, and she's not one of those hot aliens. She's like has tentacles, and she's
she
still
like
very
tentacles?
friendly, but she has to eat live animals. Do you still stay with that? Do you still stay with that? Just like
Does she turn back into like human form though?
she has a human disguise.
What do you mean disguise?
How?
When you get passionate, then she can't hold that form.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
I'll pass.
I might pass on that.
She's gone.
Thane's gonna say yes.
Well, it might be different though if like I had like a passionate relationship and like really like got
What?
to know this alien.
But what if it still felt like? What if it's like it's an alien, right? Like, so does it have like female characteristics?
Yeah.
So what if the alien still talks to you and acts like you're like
So,
your
I
wife?
I figured out the deciding factor. If after I get married is when I find out she's an alien, then I gotta get a divorce. But if she tells me before we get married, there's a good chance. And
Why?
it's a trust
might
thing.
be a
It's
chance.
straight up
It's
a
a
trust
trust
thing.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, I
It's
gotta-
like she's like, oh, I can't tell when I'm an alien, a nasty alien, until I rope him in and lock him down.
You trust fall into
Thane-
8 tentacles.
Thane, does she have a
Exactly,
spaceship?
Yeah.
Does she have like a UFO spaceship flying
That's
saucer?
irrelevant, Sky.
Well, no, she kind of came in like Clark Kent. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah,
like,
it's
So
irrelevant
she's an
guy.
alien, just
Stranded.
living
Yeah.
a normal life.
yeah, and she's got to eat whole cattle. She's
Does
got
she
like,
have any?
Oh my
does, she,
Jeez.
does she have anything cool to offer?
she has tentacles.
Your love and affection, Sky.
It's gonna cost a lot
can
of
shoot
money to be able to
lasers out of
fund
her
her
eyes.
to,
Not
to
if we
keep her
just
She can
fed.
shoot
sneak our way
lasers out
to
of her
dairy
eyes.
Yeah.
at night.
Oh,
And out of
gosh,
each
that's only gonna
tentacle.
go so far.
So do you think that like people would be afraid of her,
Here's-
so we
here's
could
a
like
better
rob
thing.
banks and stuff?
So here's a better thing. So her alien form is still female looking, like humanoid looking, but she has like like green skin, like or whatever, blue skin, whatever color you like. She's multicolored, and but
like
she has
Gamora from
tentacles. She
Guardians.
has a lot of tentacles, even on her fingers.
Like I said, if I didn't know she was an alien before we got married, I'd have to say no because I don't trust her. She's not a good person for me.
I think
Right,
I would
right.
have to date her. I would have to see how she goes about consuming these full cows.
All right, let's see here. Another hypothetical. Okay, you marry a human girl. She's human and everything, but she has like a crippling scat fetish.
For
She
$1
just
million
likes
bucks.
poop.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's $1 million. I think it's just, would you do
Would you
it?
love her? Would you love her unconditionally, even though she wants you to?
What?
Even though
How?
she says, "Oh, save your poop. I want to eat it."
Oh, is eat it?
Yeah, like
God.
she.
No.
I don't think I would try to get her to not eat
Wait.
because I think it's bad for you.
You want to try to help her to like get over her scat fetish, but like it's so bad. It's like drugs to her.
Well, so like, what does she look like?
He's ashamed
She's
that he
very
came up
hot.
with this.
She's very hot.
Yeah.
So is this like Megan Fox, but she eats poop?
She's like she's like the ideal housewife you see in those like those magazines, like
Like
the
Hallmark
ideal
movies.
housewife.
Hallmark movies.
Yeah, like Hallmark movies.
How often does she eat
But she
poop?
has a scat fetish.
How often?
She's
does
got to
she
eat it every day.
Yes, he's captain.
every day?
He's so excited about it.
He's
when he
a
says
scap
it.
pity.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
Thane's got one. Maybe Thane's into it.
I'm gonna pass on the poop eating girl.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pass on her.
There you
too.
gonna pass? He's got pass gas.
Yeah, I'm very hygienic man. I can't.
Oh, then you're a righteous man. Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass as
I'm-
I
well.
thought, I thought he was gonna pass a drop.
I'm a man of the Lord.
Then he's gonna pass a fat one onto her face.
Yes.
Oh, gross.
steamy one right on her.
Ew. Oh god. Oh, that's demonetization.
She wants
isn't
Thane.
it?
She wants one of them hot cars.
She wants one of the
Yeah.
mudslides.
She wants a
She wants
steaming
me to change my
Stanley.
name to Carl so it can be hot all the time.
Oh no.
Then you can act out all these jokes you've made for years. You can do
Yeah.
the steaming Stanley. You
Yeah.
can do the hot car.
The upper
Yeah.
decker.
What's
Yeah.
the one? What's the one? Where,
Decker.
what's the one where you put it in a sock and you whip it around?
Hot
That's
Carl.
the hot Carl.
Yeah.
Smack people.
The Alabama Hot Pocket. Oh.
That's different, isn't it? That's
It's the same
different.
thing.
I thought there was no.
Do you think she'd
scat
be
involved.
Thane, do you think she'd be into like the Hershey squirts? Like that's just like a Sunday to her.
Straight up mudslide
Would
on
she be
her.
into the Blumpkin?
She's like, you're like, are you ready, honey? Ready, honey? Mudslide all over.
Don't
She's
listen to
go-
this part of the podcast.
Yeah, Thane. She's giving you one of them bumpkins, and she's like just doing her business on you, and then she's like, all right, now to the good part.
That's how you find out. 20 years of marriage. Think 20 years of marriage, and that's how you find out.
chocolate popsicle right there. I think we're done. I think we lost everybody at this point. Sorry, everybody.
20 years of marriage, and you didn't know that she was eating poop.
He's just like, I'm done. I'm sorry. Can't do that no more.
Apologize for what I've done. Lord,
Well,
forgive me.
what's funny is how did it escalate to like obviously you're just taking a dump. Did she bust down the door and is like, oh, I'm ready, or what?
I'm ready. Lay it on me.
You're like, it smells horrible here.
Get the hell
I had food poisoning. She's like, I know.
She's like, oh yeah.
The runnier, the better.
What's funny thing is it's like, God dang, this makes sense. Why my diet's been so bad all the time for 20 years. She just wants you to eat garbage. Taco Bell, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Burger
Oh
King.
man, I wouldn't want to be her if I was Thane's wife.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
dude.
she-
Thinking about what
She'd
Thane
probably
drops
love
off.
it. She's like, it's just like
Loves
ice
it.
cream. It's real mushy and.
It would be a
That's
milkshake.
hilarious.
Oh,
It'd be a red milkshake, and it's not blood. It's freaking hot Cheetos.
Oh.
Now's the good part.
Thane's dead, dude. Look at him over there. He's
Shoot,
freaking
that's so
full
funny.
on. He's got the.
Thane, that was
he's got
funny.
the pocket down there. He's
Yeah, he's
spreading
ready.
the eagle. He's ready.
excited.
He's like, take me.
Oh,
Take me
shoot.
captive.
I think that's the most disgusting thing we've ever talked about on this show.
I think we're done now.
That's not good.
No,
That's
no
not
more.
good.
No more.
We got to end on a
Food.
better note than that.
Okay,
Anyone
okay,
got any,
I've got-
$1 million for
I
how
know,
you
I've
you have
got
another
a
$1 million thing?
No, it's not $1 million,
Or
but this is a really cool topic that we could just slowly, just glide our ice
Is it
skates
about
across.
feces?
No, it's about. I was listening to this podcast, go figure, and they were talking about this, and I did not think about this at all, but I think it'd be such a cool idea. So let me paint the picture. 20 years from now, everybody has a smart car. You drive your smart car during the day, and you can plug it in at night. You have an app. Your smartphone or your car's connected to this app like Uber. You can send your car that drives itself out to make you money while you're sleeping. It goes and just becomes an Uber while you're asleep.
See, everybody would do that, and it'd be a mess.
Oh, I think it'd be so cool though.
Too many people would be doing it, and the market would be run down. Like,
yeah,
it'd
it's
be
true if
worthless.
it's bogged down.
But
What
people
if-
are always, especially in big
Doesn't
cities,
matter.
looking for.
You would get maybe 10 cents
Or
a
Cole.
night.
Let's say that car is very expensive. Not very many people own it.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Well, it's not even that, dude. It's like, why would your car only get 10 cents a night? If, like, let's say it's.
Well, there'd be
Well,
so many
because if
people
everyone
doing it.
has it,
Yeah,
that's what
it'd
he's
be
saying.
drive
It's
down
kind
the
of like
market.
it's kind of like Uber
Supply and
and
demand.
Lyft now. Like
Well-
there's so many drivers.
Yeah,
It'd
but
be
there's.
supply and
I
demand,
feel like there's
Sky.
always people wanting lifts
Well,
and
yeah,
rides.
I'm
Yeah.
saying the people that are going, I might do it. They'll do it because they don't have to do anything. Like the supply and demand, there'll be so much more of a supply for rides than there is for the demand for rides.
It's just like
at that
drop
point.
shipping. It's like something becomes so oversaturated that everyone does it. Like,
Exactly.
after a long
That's
time.
kind of like Total Recall, where they got the guy driving the it's the robot driving the taxi. And he just rips rips the robot out of the front seat.
The only other problem
Which
is
I
when would
like.
it
I think the
charge?
idea is cool.
Huh?
When
I-
would it charge?
I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. You don't drive your car all day long.
That's true.
I think it's a cool idea though.
It's a cool idea. I don't know. I just don't think it'd be feasible. Just because if everybody was doing it, then it would be worthless at that point. It wouldn't
Well,
even
see, and I don't
making
think
much money.
I
with
don't think
profit.
everybody would do it. Like, not everybody's an Uber driver
I
now.
feel like you'd get to the point where you wouldn't make enough money to charge it up itself. Like it would cost more money to charge the car than it would be making at night.
It'd be good for the people that did it right away. And
Yeah.
maybe they could make off
Yes.
quick, and then
Yep.
I think Cole's right. It's probably there's so many people that try and jump on like when things are like.
I guess
big,
it just
like
depends on how many people have
crypto,
smart cars
like
by then.
cryptocurrency or like Bitcoin. I mean, like see how many people jumped on that. So it's like I think it's kind of a similar thing.
Or are you saying like with making cryptocurrencies, how there
Like
just became
no,
so
wha-
many cryptocurrencies?
yeah, like a few years ago, everyone was talking about it. Like even our family members, like I never think in a million years they'd talk about something like that. It's like something that it's like a weird concept, but it reached almost everyone so fast. Everyone was buying it and selling it, buying it and selling it, and I don't know. It's just something became so oversaturated that not. I mean, I'm sure people still talk about it, but not as much as they used to.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
you're
like
saying
Cole's right in
robot
that aspect.
taxi. All right.
Yeah, pretty much. But this is what I foresee in the future, and I don't know how many years this would be, but I eventually foresee that there will be robots will be doing all of the transportation. So it's like, oh, I need to get from here to here. Boom, you get on the app, you type it in. A driverless car rolls up, picks you up, takes you wherever you want to go. So essentially, it'd be the tech companies that invent these AI that make all the money.
I don't
Crush
think
it,
I
yeah.
don't think we'll see that in our lifetime though. I think that's way far down the road, and that's just the factor of people like trusting it, and the factor of people like actually liking to be inside of the car driving it themselves. Like think about Psychopaths, for example. The way like in that show, the way the cars are, they can all drive autonomously, but you see them driving occasionally.
Yeah. Mhm.
We'll get to that before we get to completely autonomous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at like what a Tesla is now. That's basically what the Tesla does. It drives by itself.
It
But
can't go to point A to point B, but there are cars that can.
There are self-parking cars.
Which is crazy that
They're not
we're
mass
seeing
produced
that,
or anything,
though.
but they're in the process of making them.
wait, Tesla can't go from point A to point B?
No, it can only just do it in the freeway.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's no on the market car that can go from point A to point B.
Like accurately?
They can't. They can't just be like, okay, I'm in my car, take me to Walmart. They won't do that.
Hmm.
No car you can buy on the market.
I'm gonna have to look into that. Like the extent
They're-
of what
like,
Tesla can do.
Tesla only does the highways, like I said.
Freeways?
Yeah. There are cars though that can do that. They're just not like produced yet. They're like in the testing stages and stuff.
I see.
Like there was a test in Arizona, I believe it was probably just Phoenix,
And everyone died.
and it was just this minivan that was completely driverless, and they used it as a taxi just to test it out, you know. And obviously, if they're using human people in the car, like it's close enough where it's basically there. But I mean, it worked just fine.
That's cool.
It's just the big thing they're working for right now is people trusting it. Essentially,
I see.
I think that's the big thing you're gonna have to get to, and that's why I think we're gonna see that first transition to cars being autonomous, but people also have to be in the car driving them or ready to drive them, which is essentially what Tesla is kind of right now. Things got something for us.
Macaroni is just tube spaghetti.
All pasta is just
Oh,
just-
she.
It's from John.
All-
From
all
John.
pasta-
John just tweeted
all
that.
pasta is just egg and flour in different shapes.
And wheat. Oh well, yeah. Like I guess flour's made out of wheat. Dumb brain.
Wheat.
Stupid brain. You got poopy brainer.
Stupid brain.
I don't know. I did a lot of it looking into autonomous driving a couple years back. It was really interesting to see that where we already are with it, but
Mhm.
people aren't doing much
When
with it
can we get
anymore.
robots that can drive cars?
They'll never do that. The robot will be the car. They're not going to put a robot in the driver's seat.
I mean, that's what it is, but it's the whole car.
Yeah, the car
We're not
is
going to
the
get a
robot.
Terminator. We're not going to Arnold
Uh-uh. We're
Schwarzenegger
not-
on his
they're not gonna do
motorbike with his
that.
Galleria.
No, I know what Thane's gonna do is his car is gonna be it's gonna be like a robot itself, but he's gonna put a flesh doll in the driver's seat.
Oh, he'll be like, honey, how was your day at work tonight? And he starts grabbing.
he's so
Honey, how's your day?
aggressive.
and the robot,
Jeez. What was that?
the robot declines him. They're all like, no, not tonight. Sorry,
I'm
You're a
tired.
robot.
I've got a headache.
I'm tired.
Thing was grapefruit in the robot.
No, the robot was grapefruiting me.
Oh.
Oh, that's what was okay.
No.
Would that be weird, Thane, if it's like the robot's talking to you perfectly while it's grapefruiting you?
That
So
would
it's
be
like it's
really
not even
weird.
doing anything. It's just trying to have a conversation with you. How was your day?
What?
Oh, that's good. I'm glad your day was great.
Yeah.
He's like, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
Just staring at you, eyes making eye contact the entire time while doing it too.
Is this good, master? Do you want me to order Wendy's?
Oh.
They-
I'll order your usual.
The
No, order me
usual.
Papa John's.
They and then so the robot, it'll download like a specific fetish from online.
Oh, no.
Do you want me to download the foot fetish one?
I'll be like, I'll get you Wendy's, master, but would you like ranch with that? Wait, I said I didn't want ranch. I said, did you want ranch? Thank you guys for listening to this week's episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Bunch of
Thane's
degenerates.
robot's gonna have a scat fetish. It's gonna glitch out. It's gonna glitch out on a scat fetish and just stay there. he's gonna get divorced from his wife because of that, and then he's gonna get stuck with the robot like that too.
Guys, if you enjoyed the podcast, use code SCATFetish at
Thank-
checkout for your sex robot for 10% off.
Thane rolls up
Courtesy
to
of
like
the Radkatz.
he rolls up to like all those class reunions. It's like, dude, why is your robot eating poop? It's
Everyone
like,
has a robot
Yeah,
at that point.
everyone's got a
Everyone's
robot.
normal.
No one ever gets like married or has girlfriends. They just have robots. Everybody.
yeah. Why is your robot eating poop?
So all the robots act normal, like carry on conversations
Yeah.
and stuff. They're just eating poop.
Just off somewhere in the corner.
Everyone's like,
Thane's
dude,
like, honey, come over here.
it's like a dog. Come here, puppy.
Oh my God.
It like whips its mouth and poop goes everywhere.
Gross. Thane, can you see this happening?
Guys, we're glad to be back. Next week will be another Talking Rad.
Hopefully with less poop.
It'll have a little bit more structure. I bet there won't be much poop because if
Yeah.
Colby's gonna host it, it's probably not gonna
There
be
might
poop.
be some poop.
Yeah.
You never know.
Maybe a little,
Yeah, maybe a little.
Maybe we can come up
just
with like
enough.
just
enough.
a tasteful amount.
Yeah.
Tasteful to robots and people with
Yeah.
catfishes.
maybe we can come up with like a 15 to 20 minute structured thing, and then let
Yeah.
the host take over for the last 40 plus minutes or
That'll
so.
work. Yeah.
Guys, like Cole said, go follow all of our social
I
medias.
didn't even say that. I don't know where this guy got that. He putting words in my mouth.
At least it's not poop.
Let me put more in
Oh!
there. Thane laughed.
Yo, mama.
Oh shoot, that's good.
Yeah, guys. YouTube videos are back. We're live on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time.
Buy a shirt at our teespring.com/store/radkatz.
Link in the description.
Check it out. They're cheap, kinda. I mean, they're good quality, but they're cheap. Shirts, price good. Buy a shirt, guys. It's
Price-
us. Thank
Price
you.
good. Thanks.
Price good. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Leave a. Tell us what you. If you guys have any ideas for topics on the pod, or videos or games, then we're always open for ideas. You know.
Yeah. Or if you have ideas on videos you want us to make as well.
Oh baby.
Let us know what you might want to see here on the Rad Cats channel.
And if you're listening to us via iTunes or Spotify, leave a nice review.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
Too. It's not just the video people. We love you guys all.
And if you want to hear and see more of us, head on over to youtube.com/radkatz and subscribe, where we make content.
If you also enjoy other mindless chatting, check out our gaming channel where we do just that. Mindless chatting, but we play games in the background instead.
Yeah, one of the latest episodes of Minecraft, we talked about Chuck E. Cheese.
Yum.
What were we playing?
We were playing Minecraft.
Oh, Minecraft.
I think you were editing the podcast while roasting Chuck E. Cheese with Same Man Jordan and I.
Oh.
We were talking about Chuck E. Cheese and all its scandals.
Because, I remember, I remember putting in that like a picture of like the pizza, and so a bunch of people just talking
Yeah,
about
Jordan's
it.
like,
and then
"Oh
they were
my
just throwing
gosh."
stuff around.
And then same man posts Chuck E. Cheese dancing, doing like a Fortnite dance.
If you guys want to see more, check out the video
And join our Discord if you want to hang out with us.
where we talk.
Rad.
Jinx.
We'll see you guys in the next one. But remember, as always, Thane.
No, Thane, do that, do it like in like an accent though, like a German accent or something.
I can't.